Hi everybody, this is Claudio from Bliu. We're in the beautiful Vilnius in the center of the city, and today we want to start a series of interview with people learning languages. What we want to talk about is like what works, what doesn't work, and tell you like the good experiences and the bad experiences. And today we have a fantastic story to tell you. We're here with Novella. She's Italian. She's an actress, a singer, but most of all she's like passionate about languages. An impressive like university curriculum, really maybe she will tell us, but like it's very long. And traveled. She has been in Italy, then in Canada, and now in Lithuania. She moved here in the small city of Alytus. First of all, welcome Novella. Yes. We could do this in Lithuania, but unfortunately I don't speak that good. She does. But yeah, anyway, so...
Okay, I think let's skip the part about my study.
No.
It would be very boring.
Yeah. Tell us why you moved to Lithuania. Why Alytus?
Why Alytus? Actually, it was I took my PhD degree and nothing was happening anymore, you know. I was working in University of Academia for nothing. It was kind of boring. I thought, okay, I should move again because I was back from Canada. After 1 year in Canada, and I saw at least another year in Italy, and I thought maybe it's time to move again. Because as I said, first of all, I am a traveler. And so there was this communist project. I don't know if you have ever heard of that.
No, but we'll put a link in the show notes.
Actually, it was the last year. Now it's over. Yeah. Now there is something different, like named like Erasmus class, but communist was the last year. So my last.
Okay, you were the last batch.
Yeah, and also it was it was a project under 30 people, so I was really the last. It was last calling for me.
You just told your age.
Yeah. I will be 31. I will be 31 of August. So you know, when I did the application, it was last December, and community project is a project of exchange of students and teachers. So actually, it's more connected with the school system.
So you came here as a teacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, with school system, I just took a license, teaching license of Italian and Latin. But most of all, I was a researcher. But I said, let's go, let's do that, let's try, because I was getting bored. And so they were asking me, where do you want to go? Where would you like to go? And I said, you know what? Crash school everywhere. I don't care. Just for me, it's important because I'm very curious, you know. So and it's not.
You let the faith.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And
for me, it wasn't like okay, you know, people applying for this community project. Like I would like to go to England, France, okay, you know, something like that.
Yeah, it's like
what about something?
Give me more adventure.
Exactly.
So when did you come here?
I came in October.
Okay. This October, like last October.
Last October. So I had no idea. And
now we are in June 2014, so we're talking about 8 months ago.
8 months ago. Actually, they wrote me, I remember, I was in university, they wrote me on June last year. We took you. And so if we would tell you in 1 week where. I was like, okay. Then I was abroad, and a letter came to arrived my house. My father told me, I remember, he said like, Novella, Lithuania, and I said, why you open my
Italians,
letter?
they do it all the time.
And so people started saying, where is Lithuania exactly? Because we don't have any idea about this stuff.
Yeah, if you don't know this, Lithuania is not Russia, by the way. Lithuania is Lithuania.
Yeah, that's what I meant. My relatives now, they are still saying, oh, Novella is in Russia, you know?
Yes, no.
I'm not in Russia.
Lithuania is very proud. They're in Lithuania. That is a country, independent. It's in the Baltic. There's Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Yeah.
And Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania.
So,
beautiful country. You should come and visit.
Someone told me, oh, what was Tallinn? What's Tallinn? Oh, okay. So I came here without knowing anything about Lithuania. And most of all, without knowing anything about Lithuania. I remember remember the day before leaving from Italy, I thought maybe I should be a little bit concerned about the language problem because the project was in English. The project was teaching English, so I haven't thought I would have had problems. You know, Alitus. Okay, I thought people will speak English there.
Oops.
So I knew just one word when I moved to Lithuania, which was bokštas. Because tower. Because I remember the day before I was like, okay, maybe I should start thinking about this problem of language. So there are actually some few, how to say, instruments on the website of Lithuanian grammar just to start. And I remember, now I don't remember the name of the website, but the first declination was declined by the word bokštas.
Okay.
So I learned bokštas, the first declination. Bokšta, bokšta, gerai. Dabar aš galiu.
Now I can.
Now I can. Hey, važiuosim, Andija.
Let's go. I do the subtitles in English.
And so I came here. I arrived to Litus. It was late night. Actually, I arrived to Vilnius and someone told me. There was this. There were two teachers of my colleagues. One was completely red hair, and another one was blonde hair, and so different, and with these flowers, and they were waiting for me, and okay. We stopped in Trakai before going to Litus, and so I had my first pizza there. It was the first pizza that I ate.
Traditional food.
Yeah, not from Lithuania.
Not from Lithuania. It's like it's a long story.
Yeah, but
links in the show notes.
But it's very nice. And so we arrived to Litus, and it was kind of shocking. Yeah.
Why? Is it in the metropolis like New York? Like what is how big is it? I've never been there.
It's like, okay, I am not good in counting.
How big is Vilnius? Like 500,000? 500, a little bit more than 500,000.
You know,
yeah.
one of the cities where I live was Siena. I would say that Vilnius and Siena are kind of the same.
Siena, beautiful place in
But it's
Italy.
very
After
small,
you
yeah.
come to Vilnius, go to Siena.
It's very small. It's not that small, but it's enough. If you, I mean, after 1 month, you're gonna know. I'm not saying anyone, but.
Okay, let's kill Alitus, another place after Vilnius, Siena, then go to Alitus. But let's go into the detail of this interview. Let's talk about languages, because you were teaching Italian in Alitus.
Yeah, I was supposed to teach Italian, language and culture, Latin language, and drama here. And everything should have been in English. Okay. Because the project was to teach not English but different subjects in English. It's a new European project.
But they didn't speak English over
No,
there.
students, yes.
Okay.
They were very good. The problem was connected with colleagues. No one. Colleagues in my life, everyday life. Can you imagine? No one speaks English. No one.
I can imagine. Just go to Italy for a couple of weeks and no one speaks English. So it's you can imagine this if you go to Italy.
And it was, I would say, I was very lucky that they took me and they sent me to Alitus. Coming here to Vilnius, you wouldn't have been the same. I wouldn't have learned Lithuanian here, for sure. There, I was forced.
So what happened? Like basically
Actually, I don't know what happened.
But you had to speak Lithuanian every day.
After 3 months, okay, it was very fast process. I just started communicating. Okay, let's say that I have never taken Lithuanian grammar. I have never studied. I will. Good. I will.
This summer she will.
Summer.
That's the
because
summer.
now I am like, you know, a 6-year-old kid who needs to go to school to learn.
Yeah. You get to the level where you want to structure now.
But I learned just easy. It's incredible.
So you can basically talk and survive in Lithuanian.
I did. Well, my mentor was speaking English, of course, and so at first she was helping me, but can you imagine, she cannot live with you 24 hours, so you need to go and buy food.
Yeah, definitely. You need to.
For example, numbers in Lithuania. I have never studied numbers. I learned numbers going each day.
The prices.
Yeah, at first was very, listening to the kind, to the price. And I was looking at the cash, like, okay. And then listening and listening and listening and listening and watching and listening. And then you know that thing is actually different. But at first, I have never taken any lesson.
Yeah, you started to connect sounds with the price.
Exactly.
And yeah.
With number was amazing because with with definition, as long as it's very close to Latin language, Lithuanian for me it's not completely different.
Yeah.
But
coming with, Lithuanians is declination, so you have a nominative, accusative, and so on, same as Latin. And a lot of languages they don't have it, so if you have a Latin background, it kind of helps.
Yeah, it helps definitely. And I also teaching a language. I was teaching Italian to people, to beginners. So teaching Italian, somehow you will get back some feedback from them. So actually, I learned living and teaching a language, which teaching a different language. It wasn't Lithuanian, of course. But teaching Italian to Lithuanian, somehow they gave me back something. So I learned to my students. It was amazing, completely amazing. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. I started better understanding how does the meaning work. At first, I should say that without knowing Latin, maybe it would have been more difficult, and maybe not possible to learn this reading. But
let's say you had a kind of grammar background
I knew
from another language.
I knew when to say kava and when to say kavos.
Yeah.
Very stupid.
Yeah. Like one was
Because
nominative, one it's a genitive.
Because it's Latin is the same, and I am very interested in historical grammar, so I am passionate. That's why I am passionate in this kind of languages. And for me, Lithuanian is amazing. It's a treasure. We should, I spoke with my professor about that. We are studying historical grammar of Latin without using a language like Lithuanian.
Yeah, you can study Lithuanian. It's an alive language. Yeah, at least you can come here in beautiful Vilnius and order coffee.
For example, with poetry, they read poetry like Latin people were reading poetry, and we are all the time concerned that we don't know how to pronounce long and short vowels. Come on, let's go to Lithuanian.
Yes,
you
they know it.
You need just to hear,
I like this approach. For Italian schools, they won't understand because they don't speak English, but try to study Lithuanian and know Latin. Yes, this is her idea, by the way. So.
But it was amazing. And
so, what do you think it was more helpful to teach Italian or to speak at the supermarket?
To speak
the supermarket.
Okay, actually, I said I was teaching, but very important was I changed five flats. The second place where I lived, I was in a family, and that was a period in which I think I improved the most my Lithuanian. There was this girl.
Like daily life.
Yeah, daily life, and talking with my owners, and my owner gave me vocabulary, and so she wanted to also learn a little bit of Italian. She wanted to learn a little bit of English. So we were communicating. But most of all, there was this Andrea. She came each morning to take care of my owner's mom, who was very old. And she came each morning while I was having my breakfast, and she went, ciao.
Ciao, labas.
And she were just
friendly Lithuanian.
So she were just speaking to me, just in Lithuanian. She came each morning, labas, she was telling me stories about her life. I was watching her, trying to catch meaning, and somehow, step by step, I was able to understand more and more and more. At first, then I don't know how I started, like, oh
it came out like you were surprised even maybe? They're like, oh my God.
I don't know. My colleagues were just now they are just surprised, and after 3 months for during Christmas time, because I wasn't back to Italy because I was like, I want to see Lithuanian Christmas. It was amazing. And 2 friends of mine came to visit me from Italy, and they were just shocked like, you speak English?
This was Christmas.
Yeah.
So
And I was
2
like,
months and 3.
And I was like, no, I don't. Yes. You sure? Yes. Lithuanian. I mean, okay, it's just like, you know.
Yeah, but you got a level, maybe not always correct, but you could communicate with people.
I do a lot of mistakes, of course.
Yeah,
but the process was very fast, and because I used to speak a lot with people, they there don't speak English, and I like to talk, you know.
So basically, the fact that you like to talk, number one. I think
a lot.
being Italian helps. We always want to talk. But I think the fact that they could not speak English was like, you know, you could not switch into English.
You could not speak.
You had to really communicate in
But
Lithuanian.
it's, you know, it's a combination of factors. Because who does speak English? They don't speak English. You are a person who likes to just go out each day and talk and speak. And maybe being annoying. But the first time I went to Turgus, the market, it was fantastic. Fantastic. Just trying to talk with people and what it is that.
Yeah. I think it's definitely the attitude. Like, and I think I have this talking attitude, but in Vilnius, the fact that people immediately switch,
here people
switch in English,
you know
it makes
what
it hard.
sometimes I speak in Lithuanian and they understand that I am foreign, so they write me in English and I say, I said I pretend that I don't speak English.
Yeah, pretending that you don't speak English, it's a good thing.
Because I am afraid that if I stop speaking Lithuanian, I will lose what I learned. And here actually I'm speaking Italian and English all the time.
Yeah. We need to meet and talk Lithuanian.
Yeah.
We need to go to Turgus, to the market, and speak with people. And what I want to tell, I think we covered this, like the fact that you need to be passionate in a way about the language, and to bring your own, like not focusing just on learning the language, but really on interacting with people.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
as you said, the grammar.
Now I will, and I think that I will kill my Lithuanian.
Yeah, maybe it's like, oh.
Yeah, you know,
all
I will
these
start
exceptions
from
and,
September, and this summer, but from September there will be courses, because I will kill my Lithuanian.
Yeah, maybe, but then you just need to go to the market and everything will work.
Yeah.
So, like, what kind of, let's say, I've been here for 3 years, and I think I speak way worse than she does. So I would like to know.
But you came to Bliu.
I came to Vilnius. So, what is the advice? Should I move to Alytus? Like, what kind of advice would you give to somebody like me? You know, I can talk.
Yeah.
We had a conversation. We're having another series of video where I talk, but I would like to talk more. You know, so.
You know, I can imagine for 8 months I was just listening to Lithuania. That's all. It was a 24-hour training, and on the cable TV. And I also forced myself actually. The radio. I was very, how to say, you should be very open and curious. So try really to keep your hand.
To get
and try to catch as much as you can. And my colleagues said that first day I was listening to my director, the principal of my school where I was working. He doesn't speak English. I was like.
So that's a look. I need to practice this look. It's like this.
And for example, I went each
She knows something.
Each week, I went to coffee break with teachers meeting. Even if I knew, I wouldn't understood a word. Don't care, doesn't care. Just go there and listen. If you don't understand a word, doesn't matter. I went to the theater, I went to the cinema. It was the second week for me.
You did everything you were interested in, let's say.
So
you would have not gone to a basketball game, maybe.
No.
That would have not been. So the fact that you were interested in
for example,
helped.
theater, I saw 3 Papani project in Lithuanian. I saw a play by Dario in Lithuanian. No, I wasn't able to understand a single word. It doesn't matter. And then I joined a group of sport, of Nordic walking. So, you know.
Okay, you were doing that and talking with people at the same time.
I was living in a little, like a dish. I didn't.
You were like a local
That's
lady.
my suggestion. Let's do.
Nice, nice.
Live, listen.
So if I'm stuck in Vilnius, I should go with old people. I should meet old people and do Nordic walk maybe with some old people.
Yeah. And they have such interesting stories to talk about.
Stories.
Stories.
So to summarize, don't use English.
No.
Pretend you don't know English.
Force yourself.
Force yourself. Meet with people that they cannot speak English if possible.
Yeah, and try to communicate even if you don't speak the same language. Just
try to convey some kind of message, because then the language will magically come out.
Magically, and if it was possible with Lithuanian, I had no idea. Wow.
We can try Arabic next.
Yeah.
But second, put yourself into situations like go to the market, to the teachers' meeting,
Force
to the
yourself.
theater.
Don't be shy. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Just go. You don't understand? They will get
Who cares?
Who cares? They will lose passion. Who cares? Like, oh my God, you're boring me. Who cares? I'm sorry.
There's only 3 millions here, I think. So if maybe less. So eventually you will finish the people you can talk with, but at the end you will learn the language.
But here now living here, I pretend that I don't know English. Actually, what is, you know, a very funny story. A couple of days ago, I was in a Spanish restaurant with a friend of mine, and it was full of Spanish people. And I studied Spanish at university, so I wanted to speak Spanish, but I was just speaking Lithuanian and fluently, you know. What's the matter with me? Like the guy was like, speak Italian, for me it's better. I don't understand Lithuanian. No, it was Lithuanian, and I was trying
to speak Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, thank you.
But really, you should live in a place and really trying to be local, trying everything, force yourself. Don't be afraid if you don't understand, because
it will come.
A taste.
Yeah, I like your approach when you said that, you know, don't worry about the grammar in the beginning, the mistakes, do as many as you can. Grammar you can fix later. Now you're like 5 years old and you're teaching while you're learning.
Mistakes, but people can understand it. So
that's the
languages are languages. We have languages to communicate, not to put languages into a box, a grammar box. They are not university real life.
Yes.
And language is useful to communicate.
In life, you don't need genitive.
No, I mean, of course, you need. If you know, once you know that, if you want to ask a coffee, you should ask for another boss.
Yes.
And you know, you don't ask yourself why genitive. Who cares? It needs a coffee. Get it.
You get it. If you get the coffee, it's good. You went the right way.
And yeah.
Yes. I think this is beautiful and good. We will put all the links. If you have anything you want to ask to Novella, send an email to us, info@bliu.com, and we will connect you with Novella. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. We do like Italian with kisses. Ma. And ciao.
Ciao.